Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Health Forecast. Today we will discuss about e-waste. E-waste are everywhere in our society and will soon become a great challenge for environmentalists and technologists as the rate of growth is much higher than the rate it is disposed, reused or recycled. E-waste or waste electrical and electronic equipment is the term used to describe all end-of-life or discarded appliances using electricity. It includes computer and its accessories, monitors, printers, keyboards, central processing units, mobile phones, chargers, remotes, compact discs, headphones, batteries, LCD, plasma TVs, air conditioners, refrigerators and other household appliances. The global e-waste production is assessed at 20 to 50 metric tons per year, equal to 1.3% of the estimated global urban waste production. India at present generates about 434,000 tons of e-waste annually, of which only 90,000 tons are getting recycled. The 10 largest e-waste generating states that contribute to 70% of the total e-waste generated in the country. Maharashtra ranks first, followed by Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Delhi, Karnataka, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab. Electronic computers with an average 3-year life cycle contribute to a greater extent to the total e-waste flow compared to refrigerators and electrical cook stoves, having an average life cycle of 10 to 12 years. E-waste contain toxic metals such as lead and cadmium in circuit boards, lead oxide and cadmium in monitors, cadmium in computer batteries, polychlorinated biphenyls in all the capacitors and transformers, cartridges from photocopying machines, brominated flame retardants on printed circuit boards, plastic castings, cables and polyvinyl chloride cable insulation that releases highly toxic dioxins and furans when burned to retrieve copper from the wires. Global e-waste production is estimated to increase due to economic growth and the available technologies. E-waste comprises of elements like lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium, selenium, hexavalent chromium, and flame retardants. Harms of e-waste includes pollution of groundwater, acidification of soil and harmful effects of lead damages nervous system, used in CRTs of computer and television monitors, and other heavy metals, beryllium, lung cancer, mercury, brain damage, chromium, DNA damage, and cobalt radiation. There is no doubt that it has been linked to the growing incidence of several lethal or severely debilitating health conditions, including cancer, neurological and respiratory disorders, and birth defects. By and large, the composition of e-waste includes large household appliances 42%, IT communication technologies 34%, consumer electronics 14%, others 10%. Landfilling of e-waste can lead to the leaching of lead into the groundwater. This may reach the land water and reaches animals and humans and mixes with other freshwater sources such as rivers and streams. If the CRT is crushed and burned, it emits toxic fumes into the air. Solving the e-waste problem starts with education and habit changes as a result of knowledge. Give used equipments back to electronic companies for recycling. Take used equipments to responsible recyclers who don't export. Support laws to make companies reduce toxins in their production. Keep your all electronics longer instead of replacing them. The mantras of 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. The best option for dealing with e-waste is to reduce the volume. Designers should ensure that product is built for reuse, repair or upgradability. Reuse constitutes direct second-hand use or use after slight modifications are made to the original functioning equipment. Recycling has potential options to reduce e-waste. Most electronic devices contain a variety of materials, including metals that can be recovered for future uses. Commenting on the benefit of safe recycling, the former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, also said at the inauguration of the Atero recycling plant in Roorkee in Delhi in January 2010. With metal prices rising, recycling will help in sustaining our economy as it is much cheaper than extracting metals from its ore. The replacement of CRT screens with LCD screens, the introduction of optical fibers, the introduction of rechargeable batteries. Ministry of Environment and Forest has notified e-waste management and handling rules 2011 to recognize the producer's liability for recycling and reducing e-waste in the country. E-Parisara is the first government-authorized eco-friendly recycling unit, which makes full use of e-waste. The plant is India's first scientific e-waste. Trishai Raya Recycling India Private Limited is another Indian company that offers safe and reliable disposal of e-waste. What next? Municipal bodies, state pollution control boards, Central Pollution Control Board needs to undertake a massive awareness program policy of collection of electronic waste by community-based organizations. MOEF may provide assistance for conducting trainings, workshops, conferences on issues related to e-waste management. Consulting with manufacturers, e-waste processors, environmental groups needs to create a certification system for recycling, refining and refurbishing companies. All electronic manufacturers can be given responsibility to collect the products after their use and recycling them. Involve private firms for collecting, dismantling, separation and exporting e-waste for recyclers. At individual level, give the used equipments back to electronic companies for recycling. Support laws to make companies reduce toxins in their production. Keep all electronics longer instead of replacing them. Take the problem of e-waste into your hands. And most importantly, practice 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. If not treated properly, electronics we consume will consume us.